This is the beginning of round 4. This is a toss-up in the category of science. Which one of the following does not contain chlorophyll? A, grass, B, mushrooms, C, maple leaves. Melrose?
B, mushrooms.
That's correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. In tennis, an official is called a judge. In basketball, a referee. What is an official called in baseball? This is a bonus. In tennis, an official is called a judge. In basketball, a referee. What is an official called in baseball?
Umpire.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What kind of joint is at your wrist? Melrose?
Pivot.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of science. What does carnivorous mean when referring to animals? This is a bonus. What does carnivorous mean when referring to animals?
Meat eater.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. U.S. postal zip codes have 5 digits. If a certain zip code starts with 1 and includes all the remaining odd numbers between 1 and 10 in increasing order, what would the zip code be? Eastside?
1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of math. Convert 3 1/3 into an improper fraction. Convert 3 1/3 into an improper fraction.
10/3.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. What number, when doubled, is 5 more than 19? Eastside?
12.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. If your brother and his wife have a baby girl, the baby would be what relation to you? If your brother and his wife have a baby girl, the baby would be what relation to you?
Niece.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. The word bazaar is Persian in origin, and the word vodka is Russian in origin. From what foreign language did the following words originate? A, plaza, B, coyote, C, vigilante, D, stampede, E, padre. Melrose?
Spanish.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. These countries are on what continent? Mexico, Canada, USA. These countries are on what continent? Mexico, Canada, and USA.
North America.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. Almost all words that begin with the letter X are pronounced as if they begin with what letter?
Z.
That is correct. Please wait till I call your school. This is a bonus in the category of history. Who wrote Way Down Upon the Swanee River? Who wrote Way Down Upon the Swanee River?
Stephen Foster.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. Roman Catholics, Protestants, Hindus, and Buddhists. Which religious group would be found in the greatest numbers in South America? This is a bonus. Roman Catholics, Protestants, Hindus, and Buddhists. Which religious group would be found in the greatest numbers in South America?
Hindus.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Roman Catholics. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. How many states border Mississippi? Eastside?
3.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question from Melrose. How many states border Mississippi? Melrose?
4.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. What is Garfield's little nephew's name? This is a bonus. What is Garfield's little nephew's name?
Normal.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of history. What 20th century president in his inaugural address said, "And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country..."
John Kennedy.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of science. Which bird can fly backward? Which bird can fly backward? This is a bonus.
Hummingbird.
That is correct. Will the audience please remain silent? Thank you. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Where was Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated? Melrose?
Jackson, Mississippi.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for each side. Where was Martin Luther King Jr. assassinated? The correct answer is Memphis, Tennessee. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. What singer filmed the Pepsi commercial and video? Eastside?
Michael Jackson.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Melrose. What singer filmed the Pepsi commercial and video like a prayer? Melrose?
Madonna.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of math. Lines that are the same distance apart at all points are... This is a bonus. Lines that are the same distance apart at all points are...
Parallel.
That is correct. This is the last toss-up. What team won the 24th Super Bowl? Melrose?
San Francisco.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. What is the predominant language of all of the following places? Tasmania, New Zealand, Grenada, and Jamaica. What is the predominant language in all of the following places? Tasmania, New Zealand, Grenada, and Jamaica.
French.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is English. This is the end of step 1. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What supplies the power necessary to start a car when the key...
Gasoline.
Summers?
Gasoline.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for 5 points. What supplies the power necessary to start a car when the key in the ignition is turned on? You may not confirm.
The alternator.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is the battery. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What member of the cat family is said to be the fastest running... Summers?
The cheetah.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. Which ocean is the smallest? Which ocean is the smallest?
Arctic.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is the Indian Ocean. This is a toss-up in the category of math. A pound equals 16 ounces. 10 ounces is what fraction of a pound in lowest terms? 5 points?
5/8.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. Name two major political parties in the United States. Name two major political parties in the United States.
Democratic and Republic.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. What percent is 1/20th? Summers?
5%.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. The summit in June of 1989 in Malta brought what two world leaders together? The summit in June of 1989 in Malta brought what two world leaders together?
Bush and Gorbachev.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. It is multiple choice. What letter do all of the following words have in common? Knife, king, kick.
K.
That is correct. Please wait till I call on. This is a bonus in the category of math. How many is a baker's dozen? How many is a baker's dozen? This is a bonus.
$16.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 13. This is a toss-up in the category of language. What breed of dog am I referring to? The first part of his name is the same as a northern province in Canada, and the second part of his name means to bring back. Summers?
Retriever, but
Please be more specific. The correct answer is Labrador Retriever. Okay. The next question is in the category of geography. What states border Washington, D.C.? Summers?
Virginia and West Virginia.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will read the question for 5 points. What states border Washington, D.C.?
Virginia and Maryland.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of science. The study of weather is called. The study of weather is called.
Meteorology.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. It is multiple choice. If a bird flew due south from North Dakota to Texas, which one of the following states would it pass over? A, Nebraska.
Nebraska.
That is correct. Please wait till I call on. This is a bonus in the category of language. What does ZIP stand for in zip code? What does ZIP stand for in zip code? Do you have an answer?
We don't have that.
Okay, the correct answer is Zone Improvement Plan. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Which one of the following occurred the greatest number of years ago? A, the Revolutionary War.
A.
5 points. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll reread the question for Summers. Which one of the following occurred the greatest number of years ago? A, the Revolutionary War. B, the Civil War. C, the French and Indian War. Summers?
C.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. Alphabetically, what is the last date? Alphabetically, what is the last date?
Wyoming.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of history. The first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution are known as Summers.
The Bill of Rights.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. Name the group of people who inhabit the Arctic region. Name the group of people who inhabit the Arctic region.
The Eskimos.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. How often does the United States conduct a census of the population? 5 points?
Every 10 years.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. Who was the youngest female tennis player to ever compete at Wimbledon in the finals? Who was the youngest female tennis player to ever compete at Wimbledon in the finals?
Gabriella Sabatini.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Tracy Austin. This is the last toss-up. It is in the category of miscellaneous. What was the name of the hurricane that devastated Charleston? 5 points?
Hurricane Hugo.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of science. A female horse is called a female horse is called a
Mare.
That is correct. This is the end of set 2.
It's tied.
This is set 3 of round 4. This is a toss-up question in the category of science. Groups of organs working together are called... For white?
Organs?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for efficiency. Groups of organs working together are called...
A system?
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of math. What number would come next in this series? 2,000, 1,500, 1,500.
0.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What do you call a hurricane in the Pacific? Epiphany?
A tropical storm?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. For white?
Typhoon.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. Where did Robin Hood and his merry men live? Where did Robin Hood and his merry men live?
Sherwood Forest?
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. Lines that cross at right angles are called...
Perpendicular?
That is correct. Please wait till I call it. This is a bonus in the category of geography. These countries are on what continent? Vietnam, China, Thailand. These countries are on what continent? Vietnam, China, Thailand.
Asia.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. 3.71 centimeters equal how many millimeters? For white?
371.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Epiphany. 3.71 centimeters equal how many millimeters? Okay, the correct answer is 37.1. This is a toss-up in the category of language. It is multiple choice. Which one of the following authors would most likely be writing about horses, sheep, and goats on the Yorkshire countryside? A. Judy Blume. B. Isaac Asimov. C. James Herriot. D. Madeline L'Engle. Epiphany?
D.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for White.
Judy Blume.
Please repeat that.
Judy Blume.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is James Herriot. This is a toss-up in a category of language. The letter G in the alphabet is as far away from the letter J as the letter C is from what letter? For White?
E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Epiphany. The letter G in the alphabet is as far away from the letter J as the letter C is from what letter?
F.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. Jamestown, Virginia was the first permanent English settlement in America. What was the second? Jamestown, Virginia was the first permanent English settlement in America. What was the second? Do you have an answer?
No, ma'am.
The correct answer is Plymouth, Massachusetts. This is a toss-up in a category of geography. It is multiple choice. Which one of the following is an inland U.S. state? A. Texas. For White?
Texas.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Epiphany. Which one of the following is an inland U.S. state? A. Texas. B. New Hampshire. C. Washington. D. Arkansas.
D. Arkansas.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. The 1989 World Series was interrupted by what disaster? The 1989 World Series was interrupted by what disaster?
An earthquake.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. Which U.S. state has an abbreviation that spells the pronoun for myself? For White?
Illinois.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Epiphany.
Maine.
That is correct. Please wait for a moment. This is a bonus in the category of math. What is 8 times 2 divided by 4? What is... You don't have to buzz in, this is a bonus. What is 8 times 2 divided by 4?
4.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Who was the first Vice President of the United States of America?
John Quincy Adams.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll reread the question. That is correct. Please wait 5 moments. This is a bonus in the category of language. Spell Dachshund. Spell Dachshund.
D-A-T-C-H-O-N.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is D-A-C-H-S-H-U-N-D. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Who is known for his theory of relativity? For White?
Murphy.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for Epiphany. Who is known for his theory of relativity? The correct answer is Albert Einstein. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. The popular fruit, Milli Vanilli, is from what European country?
England.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Or why?
France.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is West Germany. This is the last topic, and it's in the category of miscellaneous. In the sport of tennis, what does the term love mean?
0.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. The famous wall, which recently was torn down in East Germany, divided what city? The famous wall, which recently was torn down in East Germany, divided what city?
Berlin.
That is correct. This is the end of round 4.
The first toss-up question is in the category of science. When yeast reacts with bread dough, when yeast reacts with bread dough to make it rise, what is the name of the gas causing the bubbles? The correct answer is carbon dioxide. This is another toss-up question in the category of science. The main organ of the nervous system is the... What?
Heart.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question.
The brain.
That is correct. This is a bonus question for Melrose in the category of miscellaneous. With which sport do you associate the terms bogey driver, green, iron, putt, and wood? This is a bonus. With which sport do you associate the terms bogey driver, green, iron, putt, and wood?
Golf.
That is correct. This is a toss-up question in the category of math. What is the sum of 17 and 46? Melrose?
63.
That is correct. This is a bonus question for Melrose in the category of science. What constellation is called Ursa Major or Big Bear? This is the bonus question. What constellation is called Ursa Major or Big Bear?
The Big Dipper.
That is correct. This is a toss-up question in the category of math. Jean, Harriet, Connie gave a party. They spent $4.95. If they shared the expense equally, each girl paid how much? The correct answer is $1.65. This is a toss-up question in the category of language. Name the author of A Bear Called Paddington.
Judy Blume.
Would you repeat your answer?
Judy Blume.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question to Fort White. Name the author of A Bear Called Paddington. The correct answer is Michael Bond. This is a toss-up question in the category of language. What 5-syllable word that begins and ends with the letter A and is spelled with a total of 5 A's is usually associated with a magical feat or a magical trick? Melrose?
Magician.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Fort White. What 5-syllable word that begins and ends with the letter A and is spelled with a total of Fort White?
Abracadabra.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography for Fort White. What man-made waterway connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? What man-made waterway connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans?
The Panama Canal.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. All of these major cities are in what state? Cleveland, Fort White?
Ohio.
That is correct. This is a bonus question for Fort White in the category of miscellaneous. Name the imaginary country in Gulliver's Travels where people are so small that an ordinary man becomes a giant. Name the imaginary country in Gulliver's Travels where people are so small that an ordinary man becomes a giant. Do you have an answer?
No, we don't.
The correct answer is Lilliput. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. If you sailed from Portsmouth, England, due south across the English Channel, you would arrive shortly in what country? Fort White?
France.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Fort White in the category of science. The common name for Polaris is what? The common name for Polaris is what?
The North Star.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Who is the Prime Minister of Canada? The correct answer is Brian Mulroney. This is another toss-up in the category of history. What country sold Louisiana Territory to the United States? Melrose?
Spain.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for why. What country sold the Louisiana Territory to the United States? Fort White?
France.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Fort White in the category of math. What is 46 times 8? What is 46 times 8?
368.
That is correct. This is a toss-up question in the category of miscellaneous. In which month does summer officially begin? Melrose?
April.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Fort White. In what month does summer officially Fort White?
May.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is June. This is the final toss-up question in this set. It's in the category of miscellaneous. What kind of stories did Aesop write? Melrose?
Fables.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language for Melrose. In a business letter, what mark of punctuation comes after the greeting? In a business letter, what mark of punctuation comes after the greeting?
Colon.
That is correct. And that concludes set one round. Would the audience please be quiet? This is the beginning of set 2, round 3. Our first toss-up question is in the category of science. If all the planets in our solar system were alphabetized, which one would come first? Summers?
Earth.
That is correct. This is a bonus question in the category of language for Summers. After the cow jumped over the moon in Hey Diddle Diddle, who laughed? After the cow jumped over the moon in Hey Diddle Diddle, who laughed?
The dish.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Correct answer is the little dog. This is a toss-up in the category of science. Which one of the following states has the greatest number of days of sunshine? A, Arizona, B, Florida, C, Washington, or D, Maine? Summers?
Florida.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I'll reread the question for Epiphany. Which one of the following states has the greatest number of days of sunshine?
Maine.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Correct answer is A, Arizona. This is a toss-up question in the category of math. What is 478 subtract 24? Epiphany?
754.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Summers?
454.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of math. What is 108 subtract 49? What is 108 subtract 49? This is a bonus.
59.
That is correct. This is a toss-up question in the category of math. If you took a meter stick and cut off approximately 1/10 of its length, you would have a new length approximately equal to which one of the following? A, inch, B, foot, C, yard, D, rod. Summers?
Rod.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for a good thing. If you took a meter stick and cut off approximately 1/10 of its length, you would have a new length approximately equal to which one of the following? A, inch, B, foot, C, yard, or D, rod. I'm sorry, that's incorrect, but you're speaking to the microphone. The correct answer is C, yard. This is a toss-up question in the category of language. The following German word, which will be spelled, is usually associated with what bodily reflex action? G-E-S-U-N-D-H-E-I-T. Summers?
Sneezing.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of science. Groups of tissues working together are called
A muscle.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is organs. This is a toss-up in the category of language. What word beginning with the letter G refers to an imaginary dwarf-like creature? Summers?
Gnome.
That's correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of geography. Spell Morocco. Spell Morocco.
Morocco.
That is correct. This is a toss-up question in the category of geography. Which continent is located furthest from the North Pole? Summers?
Antarctica.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of history. What term is used to describe a class of peasant farmers in the Middle Ages? What term is used to describe a class of peasant farmers in the Middle Ages?
Commoners.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct name is serfs. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. If you sailed due west from Santiago, Chile, you would eventually arrive at what continent? Summers?
South America.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question for Epiphany. If you sailed due west from Santiago, Chile, you would eventually arrive at what continent?
North America.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Australia. This is a toss-up in the category of history. Who became the president after Richard Nixon resigned? Summers?
Ford.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of miscellaneous. If I mentioned square, sheet bend, 2 half hitches, bowline, timber hitch, and Gordian, what would I be talking about? This is a bonus. If I mentioned square, sheet bend, 2 half hitches, bowline, timber hitch, and Gordian, what would I be talking about?
Knots.
Knots is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of history. In what city is Ponce de Leon's Fountain of Youth?
St. Augustine.
Would you repeat your answer?
St. Augustine.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Epiphany in the category of science. What element's chemical symbol is Cu? What element's chemical symbol is Cu? Do you have an answer?
No.
The correct answer is copper. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. Fred Savage is the star of what? Summers?
The Wonder Years.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of math. What is 50% of 18? What is 50% of 18?
9.
That is correct. This is the final toss-up question in set 2 of round 5. It's in the category of miscellaneous. What famous square was the scene of protests from Chinese students? Summers?
Tiananmen Square.
That is correct. This is a bonus for Summers in the category of language. The word Q, spelled C-U-E, has a homonym meaning a braid of hair or a long line of people. Spell this type of Q. The word Q, spelled C-U-E, has a homonym meaning a braid of hair or a long line of people. Spell this Q.
Q-U-E.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is Q-U-E-U-E. That concludes set 2 of round 5.
Oh, please, get pasted.
The championship round will consist of 20 minutes or 60 questions, whichever comes first. The first toss-up is in the category of language. An 18th century American would probably never have heard mention which one of the following words. A, reservoir, B, aqueduct, C, taxation, D, elevator.
Elevator.
That is correct. Please look like hard. Okay, would everyone please be seated? This is a bonus in the category of history. The following are U.S. presidents listed in the order in which they were elected, but one has been left out. Name the missing president. Theodore Roosevelt, Howard Taft, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge. The following are U.S. presidents listed in the order in which they were elected, but one has been left out. Name the missing president. Theodore Roosevelt, Howard Taft, Warren G. Harding, Calvin Coolidge.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is Woodrow Wilson. This is a toss-up in the category of math. A horse has 4 feet and a chicken has 2. What is the total number of feet on a half dozen ducks and a pair of elephants? 5 points.
20.
Repeat it, please.
20.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. Listed chronologically, which event would come first? A, the Battle of Gettysburg. B, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. C, Pearl Harbor. D, the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. Listed chronologically, which event would come first? A, the Battle of Gettysburg. B, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. C, Pearl Harbor. D, the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation.
B.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. What number, when multiplied by itself, is equal to 1 less than half a century? Summers?
7.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. Who was the only American to sign all of the following documents? Declaration of Independence, Treaty of France, Treaty with England, U.S. Constitution. Who was the only American to sign all of the following documents? Declaration of Independence, Treaty of France, Treaty with England, U.S. Constitution.
Benjamin Franklin.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. How did Robinson Crusoe first find out that another human being was President Summers?
By footprints on the beach.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. 2 Roosevelts have served as President of the United States, and so have 2 Adams. 2 other presidents also have the same last name. Their first names were Andrew and Lyndon. Summers?
Johnson.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of history. During which decade of the 20th century did all of the following occur? A,
This is a toss-up.
That's a toss-up. This is a toss-up. We just had a bonus.
okay, I'm sorry.
No, we did. Yes, we did. I buzzed in on that one.
I know. The captain was supposed to say it.
Okay, that would be disregarded. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. All of the following are kinds of what? Vermicelli, rotelli, mantecati, lasagna, and linguine. Summers,
Foods.
could you be more specific?
Noodles. With
Judge? Okay, that is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. 2 countries together comprise nearly 3,000 miles of South America's Pacific coast. One is Peru. What is the other? 2 countries together. This is a bonus.
bonus.
Two countries together comprise nearly 3,000 miles of South America's Pacific coast. One is Peru. What is the other?
Chile.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of science. Blood leads the right ventricle through the what? Simers,
Heart.
please be more specific.
I don't know, the aorta. Heart. Aorta for the
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll reread the question for 5 points. Blood leaves the right ventricle through the what? Do you have an answer? The correct answer is pulmonary artery. This is a toss-up in the category of science. The farming areas around which one of the following cities would have the shortest growing season? A. Miami, B. Denver, C. Phoenix, D. Summers.
Denver.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. Which one of the following is distinctly different from the other three? A. Mount Whitney, B. Mount Vernon, C. Mount Washington, D. Mount McKinley. Which one of the following is distinctly different from the other three? A. Mount McKinley, Mount Whitney, B. Mount Vernon, C. Mount Washington, D. Mount McKinley.
B. Mount Vernon.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. A sentence that makes a command is called an Summers.
Imperative.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. It is multiple choice. If a bird begins its flight in Topeka, Kansas, and flies due west across the United States, which one of the following states will it not fly over? A. Missouri, B. Colorado, C. Nevada, D. Utah. If a bird begins its flight in Topeka, Kansas, and flies due west across the United States, which of the following states will it not fly over?
Missouri.
A. Missouri, B. Colorado, C. Nevada, D. Utah.
Missouri.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. What large black bird is the central figure in an alliterative poem by Edgar Allan Summers?
Blackbird.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will reread the question for 5 points. What large black bird is the central figure in an alliterative poem by Edgar Allan Poe? 5 points.
The raven.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. 4 state capitals in the United States have the names of presidents. Name any 2 of them. 4 state capitals in the United States have the names of presidents. Name any 2 of them. Do you have an answer? Okay, the correct answers are Jefferson City, Lincoln, Madison, and Jackson. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What digestive acid is produced in the liver? The correct answer is bile. This is a toss-up in the category of science. What planet is circling the sun in an orbit between the Earth and Mercury? 5 points.
Venus.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of geography. Name 4 of the 8 states that border Tennessee. Name 4 of the 8 states that border Tennessee. Do you have an answer?
Georgia, Mississippi, West Virginia. Virginia?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answers are Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, North Carolina, Virginia, Kentucky, Missouri, and Arkansas. This is a toss-up in the category of science. In 1955, it was announced that Dr. Jonas Salk had discovered a new vaccine. Summers?
Polio.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. In 1955, it was Brooklyn for the first time ever. In 1956, it was New York. In 1957, it was Milwaukee. In 1959, Los Angeles. And in 1960, Pittsburgh. What did each of these teams win? In 1955, it was Brooklyn for the first time ever. In 1956, it was New York. In 1957, it was Milwaukee. In 1959, Los Angeles. And in 1960, Pittsburgh. What did each of these teams win?
The World Series.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of language. Spell psychology. For why? 5 points?
Psychology.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. In a standard 52-card deck, how many even-numbered cards can be found? In a standard 52-card deck, how many even-numbered cards can be found? I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is 20. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. It is multiple choice. Metropolitan New York City is made up of 5 boroughs. Which one of the following is not a borough of New York? A. Staten Island. B. The Bronx. C. Kings. D. Queens. 5 points?
Kings?
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. Acclaimed by many to be the greatest figure in American sports history, this legendary slugger with the initials GHR hit a home run an average of once every 8 times at bat. Who was he? Acclaimed by many to be the greatest figure in American sports history, this legendary slugger with the initials GHR hit a home run an average of once every 8 times at bat. Who was he? Do you have an answer?
No.
The correct answer is Babe Ruth or George Herman Ruth. This is a toss-up in the category of math. The tool used by the Chinese for counting was called?
Abacus.
That is correct. Please wait till I call on you. This is a bonus in the category of miscellaneous. All of the following people, when performing a task they were famous for, would have held what object in their hand? Winslow Homer, Norman Rockwell, Grandma Moses, Andrew White. All of the following people, when performing a task they were famous for, would have held what object in their hands? Winslow Homer, Norman Rockwell, Grandma Moses, Andrew White.
A paintbrush.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of geography. Interstate 75 begins in Florida and winds its way north all the way to the Canadian border. Which one of the following cities is not on I-75's route north? A. Atlanta, Georgia. B. Cincinnati, Ohio. C. Brooklyn, New York. D. Detroit, Michigan. Summers? Oops, 5 points. Sorry.
Brooklyn, New York.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of miscellaneous. Bonus, sorry. What two letters do not appear on a dial telephone? What two letters do not appear on a dial telephone? Do you have an answer?
No.
The answer is Q and Z. This is a toss-up in the category of language. What is a puffin? 5 points.
A seabird.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. There are how many letters between the first two vowels in the alphabet? There are how many letters between the first two vowels in the alphabet?
3.
That is correct. This is a toss-up in the category of math. It is multiple choice. Which one of the following represents the largest amount? A, 5 quarts, B, 1 gallon, C, 8 pints, D, 32 ounces. Summers?
5 quarts.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. The short form for chimpanzee is chimp, and the short form for veterinarian is vet. Spell the word which is the short form for master of ceremonies. The short form for chimpanzee is chimp, and the short form for veterinarian is vet. Spell the word which is the short form for master of ceremonies.
Mock.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The correct answer is EMCEE. This is a toss-up in the category of science. A female sheep is called a... Summers?
A U.
That is correct. This is a bonus in the category of language. Unscramble the following letters which spell the name of a U.S. state and then name the capital of that state. I-M-E-N-A. Unscramble the following letters which spell the name of a U.S. state and then name the capital of that state. I-M-E-N-A.
Maine, and the capital is Augusta.
That is correct. Time. The game is over.